And I can promise you one thing. This fight to save our republic has just begun. I love you, Arizona, and I love you, America.
We begin tonight with fallout from Decision 2022. We are hearing for the very first time from Kari Lake after the AP called the governor's race for her opponent, Democrat Katie Hobbs. Lake is not conceding, and in fact, we're hearing several reports that she was spotted at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago property today. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live downtown with the latest. And Eric, a lot of election news to get caught up on.
Sure thing, Monica. The race for governor here was called on Monday night. The Associated Press, NBC News, every major network calling the governor's race for Katie Hobbs. And with about 10,000 ballots left to count tonight, Hobbs leads by 16,780 votes. That is outside the recount margin. Still, Kari Lake showing no signs of conceding. Instead, she spent much of the day on social media talking about voter disenfranchisement. 3 nights after Democrat Katie Hobbs was declared the projected winner in Arizona's gubernatorial race, Republican Kari Lake is not conceding. Reports surfaced Thursday that she was at Mar-a-Lago, the Florida home of former President Donald Trump. Lake tweeted about voter disenfranchisement up in Maricopa County on Election Day, when about 70 of the 223 vote centers ran into printer and tabulator issues. Every voter had the option to leave their ballot in a secure box or go to another vote center in the county that wasn't having issues. On Twitter, Lake wrote, "I'm so sorry they did this to us, Arizona. We will not let them get away with disenfranchising our vote." There's another tweet from her official campaign Twitter account that reads, "How much garbage are we supposed to swallow before we just spit the whole thing out? Democracy doesn't die in the darkness. It dies in broad daylight in Maricopa County." Meanwhile, Governor-elect Hobbs is moving forward with a transition team. Hobbs named a Republican and a Democrat as co-chairs of the transition, tweeting this, "Our campaign was never about Democrats or Republicans, and my administration will be no different. If we're going to tackle Arizona's toughest challenges, it's going to take bipartisanship to deliver Arizona's solutions." Down ballot, the race for Arizona Attorney General between Democrat Chris Mays and Republican Abe Hamadeh is separated Thursday night by just 236 votes after more than 2.5 million votes were cast. That's on the path to an automatic recount next month.
You want to be the candidate in the lead because largely it's an affirmation of what we've already seen, but it does add some scrutiny in there. But in the other recounts that we've seen in recent history, we've seen a shift of maybe a handful of votes, but there's not been some sort of significant change based on going into a recount.
And this morning, Superintendent Kathy Hoffman, Superintendent of Public Instruction, saying that she and her campaign team has come up short on their bid for re-election. She conceded to her Republican challenger, Tom Horn. Horn will once again be in that job, overseeing at the helm of our public education system. Horn was the superintendent of public instruction here in Arizona once before, from 2003 to 2011. We're live tonight downtown. I'm Eric Fink, News 4, Tucson.